for a dad and a mom. Like if you're a man watching this video right now, it is for you. And if you are a woman watching this video right now, it is for you. So welcome back to my channel. In case you are here for the first time, you are seeing this face for the first time, or you're coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Ezinne, and you're highly welcome. For my returning subscribers, you guys are doing wonderfully well, and I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate all your support and your kindness to this channel. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So on this episode today, I'll be talking about the necessary things we as parents should or must do before our kids leave for school every morning. So guys, without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the video. So guys, I know that when you come across this topic or this particular video, the first thing that will come to your mind will be dress them up, brush their teeth, feed them, make sure that they are neat, and send them to school. Yeah, all those things are involved, but those are not what I am going to be talking about in this video. So stay tuned and
watch this video till the end.
So the first one on my list is prayer. We should always put them in our prayers. Guys, this is so necessary. It's very important that we always put our children in our prayers every morning. Why I said prayer is that a lot of things are happening out there. We all know how the world is now. We all know what is going on in the world. We don't know who is who. Yes, we know their teachers, we know their friends, we know how they're maybe the people that they are relating with in school and all of that. But guys, people can change at any time. The devil can use someone at any time. Yes, we should not fail to commit them in the hands of God. Commit all the people around them that they are going to come in contact with for that day in the hand of God, including their teachers, their head teachers, and their school environment, and everything that is concerning them that very day. So we should not fail to put them in prayers and mention their name if possible and put them in prayers. Yes, I know that a lot of parents do this habit of maybe before their kids leave for school, they will bring anointing oil and anoint them one after the other. Yes, I've seen such, but if you can do that, fine. But the one I'm talking about is that's your morning prayer. It's either you are praying alone or is a family morning devotion, but in any which way, just make sure that you are putting them in the hand of God. Remind them to God, tell God that they are about to go into school and he should take absolute control of their activities for that day and commit every other things into the hand of God. So guys, that's it for number one. And number two is check their food flasks, check their water bottles, check them and know whether there is any leakage. You understand? So why should we do this as parents? Because these children, they play a lot. Sometimes they can use their food flasks. If they are boys, they can play football with their food flasks. Yes, don't no matter how you try to coach them, no matter how you try to discipline them, once they see themselves among other kids, they tend to feel free, feel relieved, and play anyhow they want. So you have to check their food flasks, especially most of the food flasks are plastics, like the outsides are plastics. You have to check them whether there is any leakage, whether it has been broken, because if they break it, they will not tell you. They are not going to tell you. If they break their water bottles, they are not going to tell you. So you have to check to make sure that there are no leakages in the food flasks. And again, some food flasks, especially the plastic ones, the plastic covers, a lot of them has a hole like something on the cover, and some of them some of them, when it's not properly washed, or when you have been washing it without properly checking on them, you will notice that some of them will have water retained inside the food flask. And when it's there for some time, when it's there for some days, you will notice that it will start developing odor, or it will start having some kind of color, the water. So it's something that you should always check. No, even if you have maids, please, even if you have people, helpers, please, if you cannot do that, please always tell them to check very well, because that water there can even get their food contaminated. I know those food flasks that has those kind of holes, even the one that don't have the holes, there's how you press it. Make sure you press it very well. Like, even if after they wash it, make sure you press it very well. Press it very well, so that the water that is retained inside the cover will be able to come out. And also their water bottle, a lot of them, I would advise you go for the easier and transparent water bottles. Yes, the one that has easy covering, that the lid is not too hard to open. Because I have seen, oh my God, that was one of the reasons that made me to start making this video. I saw this in, I think, ending of last 2 months or so. I saw something on Instagram. God, you need to see this water bottle. The cover, it's like the parents have not opened this water bottle for a long period of time. Like, they're just filling water, or wash the inside, filling water, and the child goes to school with it. Then on that fateful day, the teacher, I don't know how managed the teacher opened it and saw whether cockroach eggs or maggots, I don't even know, because I couldn't even look at it twice. So a lot of things things were stocked inside there. So you can get the easier one for yourself, for your children, the one that can easily be opened, so that you will not have to face that kind of story. So that's that for that. Please check their food flasks, check their water bottles, to avoid stories that touches the heart. Okay, because apart from feeling embarrassed when such a thing is noticed from your child's lunch pack, it can get them it can contaminate their food, it can get them sick, and even cause more harmful things. So we should always take note of this. Please, we should not ignore it as parents. We should make it as duty to always check on it. We should not even leave all the food flasks or lunch pack area for those that have helpers. We shouldn't leave all for them. Okay, even when they're finished taking care of it, like washing them, we should always check on it as parents. Okay, the third thing that you should do before they leave for school is check their bags. When I say bags, I mean their school bags, their lunch bags. Why should you check their bags as parents? A lot of these children, especially those in nursery, in primary, a lot of them, they can hey God, they can do a lot of things, especially the ones in nursery. Sometimes they can go out with, I have seen a child, like I have heard, not seen rather, I have heard a child that came to school with the mommy's bra. So just imagine if you were the one. My child have gone to school with our khaki. I am telling you the truth. Even there is this small phone that we use, all this Nokia touch light phone. My child has gone to school with it. Just imagine if it was a very sensitive something, like how would I feel? So immediately, and I didn't even know, immediately I got to school, the teacher told me that, okay, I was about going after picking them. The teacher called me back and said, see you, that we noticed that your daughter came to school with this phone. I was like, yeah. And I didn't even notice, because I didn't get to use that phone for that day. But the khaki part, we looked for it. We were like, where did it fall? And that day she came back. When I was checking the bag, I saw the khaki inside there. That one, it happened that the teacher did not see it. But what if these children started playing with this khaki and lose it, and or anything of that such? So that's why we need to check their bags always before they go to school, especially those little ones. They don't know what they are doing. They can go to school with your spoon, they can go to school with anything. When we were in primary school, I used to see a lot of pupils, they come to school with seasoning cubes. They will lick them as if it's sweet. They come to school with sugar. Like, you can imagine. Like, I believe you guys can relate to all these things. So please always check their bags. Okay, check their bags before they leave to school. That's the third one. And the fourth one is, before they leave, please check on them. Like, check on them. Okay, check on them, like touch their body, ask them questions. How are you feeling? Are you okay this morning? Can you go to school? Do you feel like going to school? Like, it doesn't mean that if they say no, because a lot of children, especially those that are afraid, scared of school, they can easily tell you no. But I know why I'm saying this. It doesn't mean that anytime they say no, you should tell them no, don't go. Check on them. Sometimes they might be having headache, but they don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to tell you. But when you ask them, how are you feeling? They might tell you, my head is paining me, or my stomach is biting me. Please, in that case, I think you should even suspend them from going to school. Get them treated, so that it will not be immediately they get to school, their teacher will start calling you, hello mommy, this your child is sick, your child can't walk, your child is fainting, or your child is doing this or doing that. I know that we are not perfect as parents. We make those mistakes most times, like we ignore. Even sometimes when they tell us that their head is paining them, we will be like, because you don't want to go to school, you're going to dress up and start going in. No, I know that these children, they can act funny sometimes, but we have to always check on them and be sensitive and know when something is truly wrong with them, okay, so that we will not always just misquote them or misunderstand their behaviors. We know that they behave funny at times, but these are the necessary things that we need to always do. The last one is, we should always encourage them. Drop words of encouragement to them before they leave. That should be the last thing you should do before they leave, especially when you have a child that plays rough or behaves any kind of way. You have to remind that child before he or she leaves for school that he or she needs to behave well that day. He or she needs to behave to make mommy proud or to make daddy proud. This particular topic is for a dad and a mom. Like, if you are a man watching this video right now, it is for you, and if you are a woman watching this video right now, it is for you. So we should always encourage them in their education. Like, you will be like, okay, you are going to school, be a good girl, don't play rough, don't do this, mommy loves you, we love you, okay, all those kind of words, and end it with affirmation, positive affirmation, like you are a good girl, you are smart, you are lovable, you are caring, you are this. You can use any of those just to make them, to build their self-esteem, even when they are with their peers. Sometimes they encounter bullies among their peers, so we should always drop those kind of words for them last thing before they leave for school. It will really help them a lot. It will really build their self-esteem. It will really help them a lot, okay? So these are things that we need to do as parents before our children leave for school every blessed morning. So guys, if you find this video interesting, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up, like the video, share to your friends, to everybody, even singles, so that they'll be able to learn from this particular video. Please don't be stingy. You can as well check other of my videos and have fun with them, learn. And thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.